Hi my sewing lovers, welcome to my channel. Today on the channel I'll be showing you how to draft and sew this beautiful drape skirt in a simple way. I tried this method and it worked out for me, and I did this in a few hours. If it's something you like to learn, please keep on watching and don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Let's get to it. So I will need a sellotape, rulers, paper, scissors, marker, tape measure and my skirt pattern. So I already drafted my skirt pattern. If you want to learn how to draft a skirt pattern, it's on my channel. And for my center front, I added my zipper allowance, so you can draft it to the length you want. I did about under knee length, so yes, that's what I did. And for my fabric, I use a silky satin fabric, very soft, and my zip. So the first thing I did was to seal the side of the skirt because I do not want any side seams. So that's the first thing I did. So I taped my side seams together, the front and the back side seams together. So now to cover the hip area of my side seam, I would cut through from the center back to the side seam to cover the hip area of my side seam. Remember, we only covered from the hip to the length. So I'll cut through that and I would tape that. So I would tape that together. Next, I will determine where I want my slit to start. I want my slit to start under the knee, about 23 inches. As you can see in the video, I marked 23 inches. Then I would mark a curved seam. I'll come out by 4-5 inches. It depends on how wide you want the slit to be. So I came out by 5.5 inches. Then I gave a curved slit. So now we are done cutting out the slits to your preferred length and how comfortable you want it to be. Next, we're going to do our slash and spread. We're going to start marking the slash lines. As you can see from the slit, we're going to start marking it down to the center back. As you can see, I'm not marking it straight, I'm marking it in a slanty form, as you can see in the video. So I want to cover that portion of my center back that is open. So I'll cut through from my center front to the side seam. Then I'll tape my center back portion. So now it's time to slash it. I'll use my scissors to slash it. Do not slash all the way open to the center back. Just slash it to about 0.25. Don't cut it to the end. Guys, this is the simplest method you can use. There are different methods you can use to make the skirt, but this is the method I think is easier for me, and I know that worked for me. So now you're just going to spread the skirt as much as you can. Can you see that? So I placed my pattern on the fabric and I spread it as much as I can, and I added seam allowance on the center back, and also I followed the shape of the skirt. As you can see, that shape is the center back, and the more curvy one that looks like a C is the center front. So now the first thing I will do is to go down by 2 inches to get that V shape I want. If you look at the skirt, it has a V shape at the center front. So I'm going to go down by 2 inches or 2.5 just to get that V shape. So I'll be using facing instead of waistband. You can use waistband also, but I just decided to use facing. So I'll cut that out. So next, I took my center back, I pinned it so I can sew and overlock. Remember, we are cutting 2 of this pattern. Then next, I'm going to just pleat till I get to my slit. Make sure you mark your slit line, that is where your slit is going to start. This is going to help you when you're pleating. Just split about 0.75. It depends on how much you slashed. So I'm just going to run a stitch to hold the pleat and also overlock. So as you can see, I overlocked and run a stitch so that my pleat will stay firm. Perfect. So I'm going to measure my waist to see how much it is, and the excess I'm going to pleat it back to the center back, if you understand. So I noticed that I have about 3 to 4 inches excess, then I'm going to pleat that back to the center back so that it can fit me perfectly. Because of the way we slashed it and we spread it, it was also cut on bias, so we have excess on the waist. So now I got my waist measurement. Now it's perfect. It's time to add my zipper. I added my zipper, as you can see. You can use about 25 centimeter or 30 centimeter zipper. It doesn't have to be this long like mine. And now I also hemmed the slit part, that is from the slit where the slit starts all the way around to the back. Now it's time to finish my waist with the facing, and guys, we are done. After the facing, we are done. It's very easy, guys. If you have any question, please let me know in the comment section. It's very easy. Can you see the V shape it gave on the waist? I love the V shape it gave on the waist. It's very beautiful. When cutting the waistband or the facing, I would advise to cut it on bias because the skirt is like stretchy. So because it's stretchy, the waistband or the bias is supposed to be stretchy. So that's the advice I would give. So take note when you're making yours, try to cut it on bias because we slashed it and we spread it like on bias, so it needs to be stretchy. So it's time to add the facing to the skirt. Very easy. Right side facing right side. I'll use it to conceal the waist part and also the zip part. Then I'll turn it to the wrong side of the fabric, that's the inside of the fabric. Then you top stitch or you under stitch. It's very easy, guys. Let me know if you learned something new from this video. And also let me know if you're going to try this skirt. So guys, we are done making this skirt. This skirt can take you less than 5 hours to make. Because of the slash and spread, there's just a lot of work in it and everything, but it's very easy. I love the texture of the fabric I use and also the method. Let me know if you're going to try it, and see you in my next video. Bye.